Be a day when things change, and it won't be all that bad. I won't be there to block the rain, to give you the love that you once had. Don't forget about the good times we shared. Never let those eyes shed no tears. Don't be scared to go on living your life. Just because I'm not here, and the sun will still come up in the morning, still go back down at night, and the days may seem a little darker, but I promise they're just as bright. Close your eyes, breathe in, and you'll see that it's okay when tomorrow starts without me. Tell the kids tell them I did the best I can, and I know you'll take good care of them, 'cause with you they could not be in better hands. And when you call them to tell them the news, if it seems like they're feeling low, I'ma need you to stand real strong. Please make sure that they know that the sun will still come up in the morning, still go back down at night, the days may seem a little darker, but I promise they're just as bright. Close your eyes, breathe in, and you'll see that it's okay when tomorrow starts without me. And the sun will still come up in the morning, still go back down at night. And the days may seem a little darker, but I promise they're just as bright. Close your eyes, breathe in, and you'll see that it's okay when tomorrow starts without me. When tomorrow starts without me.
In times of darkness, love sees. In times of silence, love hears. In times of doubt, love hopes. And in times of sorrow, love heals. And in all times, love remembers. May time soften the pain until all that remains is the warmth of the memories and the love. We begin our service this morning by lighting candles in memory of Alana. Alana, the first candle represents our grief. The pain of losing you is with us, and the flame of light will shine on our tears and warm us as we honour your life. The second candle represents courage, that which lay in your life, and the strength we will give to each other in our loss. The third candle we light for memories. It celebrates your human journey with us, the times we laughed and cried together, the gifts that you gave us and those we gave to you, the hard times and the good, and the life that your life invited in us all. The fourth candle we light for hope, hope that justice is served, hope that lessons are learnt, and hope that time will heal. And the fifth candle celebrates love. It shines forth in joy, and we know that love never dies. It goes from person to person, from moment to moment in every age, and adds to the life of the universe in delight. Thanks be to you, Alana. Your love still surrounds us all. The warmth of the memories, the depth of the love, and the tremendous sorrow are palpable in the chapel this morning. Dear friends, we have come together because we loved Alana as a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister, an aunt, a mother, a niece, and a friend. Here we will mourn her leaving us, honour her life, reverently farewell her body, and comfort one another. We come believing that all human life is valuable, no matter how it began or how it ended. We come to claim the truth and integrity which lived and died in Alana's life and which lives on in us. We come believing that Alana's life, which we remember today and for which we now experience great loss, is joined with all life, stretching into the past and into the future. At this moment, as we come face to face with death, especially this tragic death, we have many feelings alongside our grief. This is a harsher moment than we expected. Around this death are more questions than answers. In the face of that, let us open our hearts to each other in mutual comfort and reassurance. On behalf of her loving parents, Grant and Jill, siblings Megan and Andrew, Madeline and Cullen, Travis and Shai and Cameron and Maddie, Shakira, James, Carrigan and Jessie, grandparents Harold and Nola, and adoring children William, Fraser, Eli and Luca. I welcome you here and thank you for being with them at this most difficult time. I also welcome all those who are watching online as they were unable to join us here. The family will be forever grateful for the outpouring of love and support they have received over the past 2 weeks. Knowing just how much you care has brought them great comfort. At the conclusion of Alana's interment at the Burney Lawn Cemetery, the family warmly invites you to join them at Cindy and Michael's house at 58 Blackwood Parade to share your memories of this beautiful young woman and be together in honour of her. It is inevitable that we feel grief and pain today. Indeed, you may even feel angry, shocked, or cheated that Alana's life ended so suddenly. This is natural, and these emotions need to run their course. You may feel that her loss is impossible to put into words, or even perhaps to accept. It may seem impossible to find the appropriate words to say to her family, or even to say to each other. There are no words that can do justice to such a profound loss. But in your sadness, it is important to remember that grief is a passage, not a place to stay. Grief is not a sign of weakness, nor a lack of faith. It is the price of love. Grief has many colours. How hard it is to fathom the sadness in the soul, how that pain and heartache leave us feeling less than whole. If grief it were a colour, it would like it to be known that there are so many facets, each emotion a colour of its own. Black would hold the terror, gold the love so true, red the fiery anger, missing you is blue, yellow when a memory flies in to make you smile. Green is for the calmness we feel once in a while. Violet soothes the torment. Orange, the occasional laugh that we allow ourselves so really. Grief is not an easy path. Then teal, it draws us to you, so special that you know. Many colours to remind us the pain of letting go. Then purple, your favourite, is the colour of healing, we've been told before. So purple, wrap around us, our hearts are truly sore. So many colours we've discovered make up the griever's soul. So many emotions to encounter in an attempt to make us whole. When you find yourself doubting your capacity to recover, be patient and realise that grief is a process, though lengthy, ultimately does bring healing. Born in the old Burnie Hospital on the 28th of July 1993, Alana Marie Martin was the second of 5 children born to Grant and Jill. A typical boisterous toddler, Alana wanted to run before she could walk, was adventurous and loved to have fun with her brothers and sisters, taking on any challenges that came her way. When the time came to go to school, she reluctantly went because she had to, not for the love of learning, but more for the love of her friends. She attended Montello Primary and Parklands High, and her favourite lessons were recess and lunch, although later at high school she did take a shine to cooking and home economics. During years 9 and 10, she had a part-time job at Shelley's ice cream shop and then later joined the workforce at the Boomerang Cafe. She was a hard worker and enjoyed the social interaction with customers and the staff. She completed a barista course during this time and loved making all sorts of different coffees. Seeking adventure, Alana moved to Queensland in 2010 to live with her sister Megan. It came as no surprise to anyone that she had her first child, Will, at the age of 17, because she was born to be a mother, always loving little children and possessing a nurturing and caring nature. Will was born in the Logan Hospital. Later, Alana moved with her partner at the time, where her second son, Fraser, was born in 2012. Alana decided to move back to Tasmania in 2015, enjoying life at Crayfish Creek. Her third son, Eli, was born in 2016 in the Burnie Hospital, and Alana doted on her boys, thriving on the role of mum and providing for them in every way possible. Around 2018, the decision was made to move back to Queensland. There were a couple of different houses before she settled in Maryborough, where she gave birth to Luca in 2019 at the Hervey Bay Hospital. Later, she secured jobs at Sandy's and Clucker's. Sandy was a fish and chip shop, and Clucker's was the best chicken shop, according to the boys. They would always say, "Our mum is just the best cook." Again, Alana was highly respected for her work ethic. She would drop her boys off at school, then go to work, waiting for the time when she could pick them up again. Alana was simply a brilliant mum. Her boys came first, They were her everything. She adored her nephews and nieces and became mama to the children of her friends. She was so maternal. As I said earlier, she was born to be a mum. Aside from being a mum, she was a strong-willed, determined woman who took no crap from anyone. A straight shooter, she said it how it was. Known as the family shit stirrer, she would pick until you cracked, knowing she would always get a rise out of you. She loved mangoes and the colour purple. But most of all, she loved her family and her friends. Compassionate, devoted, with a heart of gold. The world is a sadder place without Alana in it. Sleep peacefully, beautiful girl. Our love goes with you. There are tributes this morning from her best friend and work colleague Casey and her friend Brianna, and they will come forward now.
Hi, I'm Casey, and this is Tanya, one of our work colleagues as well. I had things written down, but I just couldn't get it out. She was the most hardest worker. She hit me up on Facebook for a job. Said, hi, I'm the $10 fish and chip lady here with chicken salt. I just miss seeing her face every day. She was a hard worker, she loved everybody. She'd take her shirt off for anybody, she'd take her hat off for anybody to help anybody out. Literally. She'd argue with the big main boss all the time, back and forth on group, until she got her point through and she won. And, she took my kids on as her own as well. When I wasn't at work, she was at the other shop, she'd take them. It's hit really, really hard. She'd always walk out, give you a kiss and a cuddle and say, I love you, I've got your back, And hey, bitches. Sorry, I had to say it. She just loved everybody. She loved her boys with everything she had. Her family, her boys were her life. She's always up there. Whenever you're thinking of mummy, you look up in heaven. She's always got your back. There you go. I can't say it all.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Grant, Jill and the family for allowing me to be up here today. I'm going to start to speak on behalf of Mitchell Flanagan, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, but is watching via live stream. He's asked me to share a quick story of the first time that him and Alana had met. Mitchell was dating Alan's sister Maddie, who they had a beautiful child together, Aura. Mitchell was first introduced to Alana when he was sitting outside having a smoke, and her words to Maddie were, I'm jealous. I wish I had a boyfriend who looked like a man when he smokes. And Mitchell sends his love to Grant, Jill and the rest of the family. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Brianna, best known as Bree, B or Annie B. I'm 29 years old, I'm a heart surgeon, and for those of you who do know me, shut your mouths. Lan, my soul sister. I first met Alana in 2015 when our niece Aura was born. When we had met, we had an an inseparable bond. We became best friends because our parents never would have handled us as sisters. We would argue over who was the favourite auntie, but we come to an agreement that Aura was our favourite. A year or so later, I ended up moving in with Len and her two beautiful boys, Will and Fraser, who I loved like my own. I soon realised they were very cheeky and always up to mischief, just like their mum. We would clean the house at night after the kids had gone to bed, sit down and relax before we went to bed ourselves. We'd wake up to make a coffee and the kitchen would be white. They covered it in flour. We were mad, but we laughed about it after we had cleaned up. Len and I had the best times together, going out on the town, getting ourselves in trouble, getting each other out of trouble, visiting the old abandoned hospital, long road trips to Hobart, movie nights in with me cooking carbonara, which was her favourite meal that I cooked, chicken snitties, ham and cheese pockets that we copied from Macca's, and the nights that I wasn't well, I'd be in the bath, she'd come in and check on me, she would sit on the floor next to me and we would smoke cigarettes in the bathroom. We'd been to the abandoned hospital many a times, but this one night we were standing on the second floor and we heard footsteps coming towards us. We looked at each other petrified and ran so fast down the stairs and out of that building, and from that night on we never stepped foot back in that place again. After some time, we both found our next chapters. I knew had beautiful Eli and moved back to Queensland. I found my life partner and had a baby of my own. Len was so happy for me and would always message to check up on me throughout my pregnancy, even though that she hadn't long had Luca. When I told her I'd given birth, she was so excited and absolutely loved his name, Charlie. Her advice to me was, and I quote, "The only people you actually need are your kids. Everyone else at the end of the day doesn't matter, but love and memories now." Seriously, when people say they grow so fast, they really do. Enjoy every moment, beautiful. You deserve it. Even though I hadn't seen her beautiful face in years, we finally got to hug and rekindle at Maddie and Cullen's wedding, and it was like we were never apart. Len was always the loudest and most loyal person and didn't give a crap about what people thought of her and told her how it was. We cried together. We laughed together so hard that a little bit of we come out. And we loved together. You had my back right or wrong, just as I had yours. I'm so glad that we get to call each other family. Blood or not, that's exactly what we are. There is so much more that I could say, but I will hold those memories close to my heart and cherish forever, as I will you, when it's my time. I promise I will see you again, baby girl. Rest peacefully, my angel.
Thank you, girls. Another tribute from her friend Tamara. Tam is a fellow mother of the children at Park State School where the boys attended. And she writes, "In loving memory of Alana, Will, Fraser, Eli and Luca, and Alana's family and friends, I apologise that I cannot be there in person to celebrate the life of Alana. Today I remember a beautiful woman, a loving mother, a loyal friend, and a truly kind-hearted, hard-working soul. Our paths crossed 4 years ago at our children's kindy. Alana was a friendly, straight talker who loved to share a laugh. Her straightforwardness and at times brutal honesty really made her a very strong character who everyone admired. Our conversations at school drop-off and pick-up really made me laugh, as one story would often contain many sub-stories, the highs, the lows, and often the tale of strength and resilience, all in a mini-series of events. I will forever remember Alana for her laughter, her kindness, her honesty, which was refreshing, and the love she showed her children. I would frequent her workplace, Sandy's fish shop, I'd go there often. We would have our catch-up chat, usually about our boys, sharing mother of the boys stories and just how quickly time was passing and how fast they were growing up. She was so proud of you boys. William, Fraser, Eli and Luca, my heart aches for your profound loss. Always remember your mother, not only for the love she gave you, but for the strength and resilience she embodied. Every laugh, every moment of joy she shared with you reflected her endless love for you. Alana, you will be deeply missed by all who were fortunate enough to know you. Your memory will be forever engraved on our hearts. May you rest in peace. Your boys will forever know your love and strength, and we will all be watching over them as they grow. Sending lots of love to you all today. Tamara, Clifton and her boys, Will and Ollie. We now have the privilege of viewing photographs depicting aspects of Alana's life. The family have chosen Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton and Forever and Ever Amen by Randy Travis to accompany these cherished memories.
You know my name. If I saw you in heaven, would it be the same? If I saw you in heaven, I must be strong. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knees. Time can break your heart, have you begging please, begging beyond the door. There's peace, I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven. can promise you now, this love that I feel for you always will be. For you're not just time that I'm killing, I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, well, just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
What beautiful memories you have. Alana, we will always wish that you stayed much longer with us and had the opportunity to see your boys grow into fine young men. But we will now set you free as you travel into a new day. We will always remember you and all that you have given to us in your short life, and we will value who you were for us. To love someone is to risk the pain of parting. Not to love is never to have lived. The grief which we are now experiencing is the honouring of that love. Alana will now take her final journey to the Burney Lawn Cemetery, where she will be laid to rest, and white doves will be released as a symbol of setting her spirit free. Please join with the family to say your final goodbyes.
Sky. bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free, like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? And I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope them angels know what they have, 'cause I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. And I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angel choir, and I hope them angels know what they have, 'cause I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. And I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope them angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free, like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? And I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope them angels know what they have, wish I could fly above everything. Oh, I wish I had wings. I dance with the angels, cut through the clouds.